Hey guys, in this video I'm going to be showing you the best way to make gold in WOTLK Classic with no requirements. Let's get right into it. So you're not going to be doing farming, you're not going to be doing boosting, you're not going to be doing GD KPs, you don't even need to level a character. What we're going to be talking about is flipping in WOTLK Classic. This is where you play the auction house and you buy things for cheap and then you resell them for a higher price, and you get to keep the profit in between, which is the margin of how much you actually buy it for and then how much you sell it for. Now this method of making gold only requires you to log in for about 5 to 10 minutes per day, do a shopping scan, see what good deals there are, and relist your items. So to do this, you're going to need TSM, which is an add-on. It's actually called Trade Skill Master, and this will give you price data for all the items in the game and a whole heap of other information and data about the items, and way more features that you can like set up, operations and things like that. So TSM is a must for doing this. Now what you're going to do is make groups in TSM of items that are worth flipping. The main key to making gold with flipping is knowing the right things to flip. So you want to study, see what items are worth flipping. Now you can flip in WOTLK materials, you can flip recipes, pets, BOE gear, rare gear, collectibles. There's a whole heap of things you can flip and make a lot of gold with. You just got to know which ones and which items are worth flipping. So if you'd like to get a whole heap of items, groups of items that I've handpicked over the years to actually flip, you can get those inside of my flipping guide, along with a step-by-step guide on how to actually make gold with flipping in WOTLK Classic and also in retail. And it will also help you set up TSM, everything correctly. There's import strings, so you can import them, the strings to my groups and my TSM operations straight into your TSM, and you'll be able to flip right away. You won't have to know anything. You will have all the items there ready for you to go. All you got to do is simply do some shopping scans, see what is worth buying, go ahead and buy the items, and then you relist them with TSM, and it will always relist them at a profitable price. Now if you don't want to get the guide, you can play around with the items, try find items yourself. It is a bit hard and a bit tricky to figure out which items are worth flipping, but you can do it and you can figure it out. However, the guide will just help you get started and fast track everything. You'll have all the items that are already worth flipping, that I've been flipping for a long time now. So when you do a shopping scan, it will bring up a window and it will show you a percent, a market value percent of all the items that are inside the groups. The lower the percent is, the better. So at 100%, that is the market value. Above that is overpriced and under that is underpriced, so you want to buy all the underpriced items and then simply repost them back up on the auction house at a profitable price with TSM. Now you can actually start this with 0 gold. I actually have a few challenges, a couple on WOTLK and on retail, where I actually start off with 0 gold and I work my way up to a lot of gold by just flipping. So there's no entry to barrier to start doing this. You can start doing this right away with a little bit of gold, say even like 10 gold. You could start this. The more the better, because the more gold you have, the more that you can invest, and then you obviously make more back from that. Now if you haven't tried flipping, I would recommend giving it a go on WOTLK Classic. It is extremely easy to do, and you can make a token very quickly and pay for your game time by actually flipping in WOTLK Classic. That is all I want to talk about in today's video. Like I mentioned before, if you'd like to learn more in depth how to flip in WOTLK and in retail, you can check out my flipping guide, which will be the first link down below in the description box. Till the next one guys, take care.